How do I deal with suicidal thoughts? One thing we have to realize is that every single one of us has an enemy. And this is an enemy. I'm not talking right now about military enemies, external enemies. I'm actually talking about an enemy who many, many years ago has vowed to attack us from our front and from our back and from our right and from our left. And that is Shaitan and his army. Shaitan is always trying to make us fall, is always trying to get us off of the track, off of the straight path. But there's something else that Shaitan is also always trying to do, and that is he's always trying to make us despair. He's always trying to make us give up. That is his goal. And so a lot of times what Shaitan will do is he will whisper to us. He will whisper to us self-defeating thoughts. Things like, I'm worthless. I might as well just die. There's no reason for me to live. These kinds of thoughts are very much whispering from the Shaitan. Shaitan wanting us to give up, wanting us to despair, wanting us to be hopeless. And so the best way to combat those thoughts is through the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and seeking refuge in Allah from Shaitan and from his whispers. Remember that no matter what you've done, that no matter how hard things get, Allah's mercy is always there. Allah's door is always open. And so there's actually never a reason to lose hope. There's never a reason to despair. Even a person who's committed every sin in the book can still turn back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and repent. And no matter what you've gone through in life, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can heal you. Allah, one of the attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Al-Jabbar. And one of the meanings of this attribute is he is the one, he is the healer. He is the one who mends. And anything that's broken can be mended by Al-Jabbar. So a person should never lose hope and never allow the whispering of Shaitan and his army to make that person fall into despair. Seek refuge in Allah, remember Allah and turn to him. And if we do that, if we truly do that, then what Allah can do is he can mend anything that's been broken. Broken hearts, broken lives, Allah can mend it, and there's no reason to despair. When you have Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then you can always turn back to him, and Allah's mercy, it encompasses everything.